Hello everyone, Deb here. Welcome to my channel or welcome back and thank you for spending some of your time with me today. This is a small haul from Stampin' Up, but also I got two freebies. This was a download that you're looking at off of paperwishes.com. It was a free download. They do have a Steampunk for Everyone pattern cardstock, which I did not buy, but I thought, oh, wouldn't these be cool on some mixed media projects and things. And I have done some steampunk in the past, but it's been a while. So just really cool with gears and the hot air balloon and the kitty. I don't know if it's still available. I think they switch out their free downloads. And I didn't even know they had them until one day I was looking at the steampunk stuff. So anyway, check that out from paperwishes.com. And I printed it on cardstock because I thought that would be better for cutting it out than copy paper, which is really thin. All right, unless you want to decoupage, then by all means print it on copy paper. And then I placed an order with Stampin' Up! On their free shipping day. Well, they had 3 days, the 23rd, 4th, and 5th, I think it was, of April. And I found out about it like the day before the last day. So I went online and I took advantage of free shipping because they don't have it often. It's kind of irritating because I knew May 6th, today, they would be starting their new catalog and new online exclusives. So yes, I placed an order this morning early and I spent more than my budget, of course, but not as bad as I had in past years. Anyway, I before I got my products, which came this Monday. So I ordered on April 25th. I got it via UPS on May 5th. It was supposed to get here May 7th, so I'm happy it came 2 days early. UPS is pretty good that way for me. These, though, are gifts from my demonstrator. Oh, okay. So she sent a little card. Very cute. This looks like a kit. Look at the envelope. I will reuse that if I don't just reuse this. It's a little thank you note. Very pretty. I wonder if that's strawberry slush. I don't think so. Anyway, thanks so much for your order and being a great customer. Enjoy these goodies at Kiko. So Stampin' Up! Changed their rewards program if you're not familiar. And the way it used to work, demonstrators were able to rack up rewards and then they would offer free products to customers. Now everybody gets like 10% in rewards with every order, and then you can use it within a year to get future products and orders. And that's true. I don't know if that's the only thing the demonstrators have, but besides their commission now, but it definitely has changed. And shipping is a bear, let me tell you. So that's why I ordered some stuff on free shipping. One second. So anyway, what Akiko sent me was a mixture of retired things and current things. And let's start with this. I think this is retired and I think this is Poppy Parade ribbon, and I don't have this, so thank you for that, because, yeah, pretty sure it's Poppy. It might be Sweet Sorbet. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it closer, I think it's Sweet Sorbet, which is a retired in color. Pretty sure that's that color. Anyway, I don't have this, so I very much appreciate receiving that. And there's quite a bit here. So that's one of the retired things. I don't know if it goes with this paper. I'll read you these colors in a minute. Or, well, see, Poppy Parade. No, it's not the exact. Okay, these are current as of 4/28/25. These are iridescent foil gems. They're like clear with gold. Love those. They're similar to, they used to have a pack that had these with gold and these with, I think soft sea foam or something like that. Anyway, love those. I would definitely use those. And this is a retired paper which I had. I think I used all mine. It was called Flowers for Every Season. I remembered it. And the colors, some of the colors are retired. Like this green was Just Jade. The yellow was Bumblebee. I still have some of the paper, not as much. And I still have the inks. And so the colors were Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, which wasn't in color back then, but it's now in their main color family in the neutrals. And Cinnamon Cider is in here, which is retired, but it's one of my favorite browns they had. Trying to find some Cinnamon Cider in here for you. And there's Misty Moonlight. So it's flowers for every season. So you kind of have spring, fall, there's Cinnamon Cider. Um, Summer, I guess, Magenta Madness and Poppy Parade are these colors. And then just Whisper White, which is their retired white. I don't even know why they put that on there. They should just call it white. But anyway. So Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider. Those were in colors back in 2020 to 2022. And then Magenta Madness, Poppy Parade. I'll do the flip side too. So these are beautiful papers. And I had used all mine as far as I can see. I don't have it anymore, but it's just gorgeous paper. So, yeah, some wintry flowers, poinsettias. So let me flip it over. Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider. Oh, that's a nice, what's on the other side? The blue or the greenery for the holidays, right? That's Tulips for spring, or just the green, yellow, Bumblebee. So flowers on either side. I don't like when they do that. I prefer that when they have just generic patterns on the other side, because I like this pattern too, and that I probably actually like this more. I don't know. Anyway, and then this one was the yellow tone on tone flowers, or like a birthday kind of thing, celebration. Green leaves, pink uh, roses, I guess. Yellow tone on tone roses, or all over. I'm going to call them roses. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. So this was the pink, and then the bumblebee. So I can use them, and you can use them just to die cut stuff if you want. Sunflowers, tone on tone, or I like this side better this time. And the misty moonlight, or the sunflowers, and the cinnamon cider, or this one. So yeah, I can definitely make use of these. I still have all these colors in cardstock, I believe. Well, I know I have them still, and I have some of the alcohol markers still, and the inks. I have all the inks. I stopped doing that after I think a year or two ago. I don't necessarily get all the inks, like, and anyway, so let me put this in here so I don't lose it. Probably just keep this in here for now since it's already in a bag. But I usually put my 6x6 in a freezer zipper bag, quart size. So the order I placed is not that big, but it ended up being $100. But free shipping makes a difference because their shipping is like, plus I have sales tax. So, and I earned $9.97 in rewards, which I used on my order today. So let me just show you. I got one stamp set. I'm really in a funk about stamping lately, but I like the sentiments in here. Friends are flowers in the garden of life. You are remarkable in every single way. It could be for anybody, right? Sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Another little thing of dots, yay. Some greenery, and then the daisy, I believe. Or It could be cone flower, except cone flowers are usually more puffy in the center of the flower. So this is a two-step stamp, which they tell you down here. And these images are smaller than actual by, I can't read that. I think it says 80%. I don't have my glasses on. Let's see. Let me pull out a piece of Poppy Parade that I have here, or something. Some kind of bright color. Well, might be garden green. There we go. So there's, which way does it go? This way. There's what it looks like. Well, now the sentiments are upside down, but you know. Good size. That's a good size flower. No dies. This is just a individual stamp set. I don't remember if this was retiring, because some of the stuff was last chance that I got. Let's see. What is this called? You Are Remarkable. It doesn't say on here. I don't know. I can't remember. I just got another pack of white envelopes. There's 40 in a pack. So I got some of those. And I got 2 of these. I'm going to give one away. But I've had these and I've been meaning to use them more. Excuse me. Oops. So what they are is punch out butterflies in different shapes, and you can color them, spray them, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. And I love butterflies, and you get multiple. Let's see, does it tell you? Paper butterfly accents, 40 count of butterflies. These are part of the perennial lavender suite. Now these were on clearance. They were $5 on clearance. I think originally 10. So I did get 2 of them because I love butterflies, but one will be for me and one is going in my package to a friend. um, so yeah, just all kinds. So, you know, I love butterflies. So I got those. Those were on clearance. Um, these, I think I had tried to order before, but they were out of stock, so I took advantage and got them. They were not on clearance. The real red and white adhesive back peppermints, they were $8.50. They were not on clearance. The butterfly accents were $5.60. I thought they were $5. Anyway, yeah, these were, what I say, $8.50, which is a lot, but yeah, anyway. I got one one pack of cardstock because I was almost out of this color, and it is in their main color family, Lost Lagoon. I really like the color. Sort of a pale green blue. Yeah. I'm debating whether to continue getting much cardstock, colored cardstock. Anyway, and the rest is paper. So I'm just going to leave this here. Let's see, which one's first? Okay. Well, I say paper, but 3 of them are specialty papers and one is a paper. So let me show you the specialties first. They had this graceful greenery vellum, 12 by 12, and it was $5. So this had to be, I think, on clearance, probably at least half off. And let's see how much you get in here. You get that, 2 of those, so I guess 2 each of probably 3 designs. And I thought I could use that in pretty much anything. That looks more like Christmas greenery. And a more dainty, subtle one, I think. Or is it upside down? It's upside down. So I have some stamps that have this kind of greenery in, although I think they were going with a pretty peacock color. I'll have to look at the colors. Oh, there is a subtle one. Okay, so 2 of them in this with the little white berries. That can be used any time of year, right? But I'm pretty sure this was meant for the holidays. And then this one is like white splatter. Yeah, you can see it. That's really actually very interesting and cool, and that can be used for anything. Doesn't even have to be with florals, right? So yeah, I love that. So I got that. I don't always get vellum now because I don't always know what to do with it, but I felt like for some reason I had to have this. Okay, and then this one goes with a paper I bought previously, which is this, which I've been meaning to use more of, and this is called Floral Delight Designer Series paper. It's mostly all yellows, a little bit of blue, green, and white. Um, and I did love this when I saw it, but again, I thought, I don't know. So this was regular price, $10. Now, I will tell you that in the new catalog and online as of today, the prices are up. So I think these are now like 12.50, not these ones in particular, but the vellum sheets are specialty sheets are more. I think they're 12.50, but don't hold me to that. Might be more. So very pretty design there. And then this blue one with the little yellow flowers, love it. Very spring, right? And it brings out more of the blue than the yellow from that other paper. And the blue gingham, love, love, love. And that's vellum, to all of it's vellum. So there's two of those too. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful. Love those. So happy I got them. I think they were probably last chance, but not on sale. But don't hold me to that. So if they were last chance, you have to check online and see if they're still there. And then the last specialty paper I got, also $10, is brushed silver and gold foil. And I am almost out of gold foil. Now this is brushed. It has some texture to it. Oh, sorry for the glare. Yeah, that's not going to do well. Better down here. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see the texture. So there are, I think, three of each. 3 gold and 3 silver. So pretty. I actually like the texture because I don't think it'll get like fingerprints and stuff. Foil tends to get messy when you touch it, and so yeah, I'm happy to have the brushed ones. So I might be almost out of silver too. And then I did get one designer series paper, and this I think is still available, and it is called Woven Textures. And yeah, it was a new one, I think, online. $12.50 for this. Now, let's look at it and see. I got it because I thought it would be good for masculine, but because it's mostly just textures, I also thought it would be good for mixed media, vintage style stuff. You know, you can tear it and collage with it and things like that. I will have to repackage this one. Let's see the colors: basic beige, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite, and pecan pie. So mostly browns and a little bit of gray brown. So a couple of this like straw looking. Let's see how many. 3 of each. And this brown woven also, more early espresso. I'll show you the backs in a minute. This is the gray granite. Ooh, that's busy. But I can just use little pieces, you know, and do some mixed media. So, and I like this one. It's called woven texture. So 3 each of 4 designs. However, they're double-sided. So the back of that one is more like linen. And the back of this one is like a smaller weave. I actually like that better than the front on that one. The back of this one is this larger, but that I can see using little pieces of too. And then the back of this one is this. So yeah, I definitely can use this for in a multitude of ways. That's called woven textures. And like I said, that was not on clearance. I think it was a newish item. And that's it. That was my little haul. I had to find a folder for that. So I hope you enjoy my haul, including my freebies from my demonstrator, and which you don't need to see, and my steampunk freebie from paperwishes.com. I haven't looked to see. I get their emails, and I think it's a freebie if you're an email, if you subscribe to their email. I honestly, half the time I'd hit delete because I get so many emails from shops and vendors and things that I just can't look at them all because I will go broke. I want all the stuff, right? And and there are other places I need to shop or want to shop, but I also need to work on this craft room because it's awful. I keep saying that and I keep not doing it. Anyway, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. So if I ordered today from Stampin' Up, um, given how this one took, what, about a week and a day to get here, not counting weekends. So I think it'll take at least that long, but usually when a new catalog, a new product comes out, the demonstrators are ordering too, and any customers that are love to shop there. But honestly, if they can't do something about the shipping, I don't know how much longer I'll be shopping with Stampin' Up, just to be honest, because my shipping, I actually took some stuff out of my cart to get the shipping down because they charge 10 or 11% of the value of the things you purchase. Well, if you have several $100s in purchases, your shipping is really high. So, and I know shipping costs are high, but how do the other companies that are offering free shipping with larger orders do it? Good question, right? So anyway, that's it. Sorry I'm rambling on, but shipping, ridiculous. Yeah. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again very soon. So stay tuned. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.